Einblick is a canvas for quickly building data science workflows, then collaborating in real time with your team to get to decisions faster. In this example, I've shared my workspace with my colleague Emmanuel, and we're going to go and explore a data set and build a predictive model in about 5 minutes. I'm starting on the canvas, but here we've connected to a data set that's a CSV. We can also go ahead and connect to additional data sources as well as any of your databases. These colored squares will represent data sets, and we can interact with the results by dragging out columns or by dragging out additional colored squares like this. So what we have here is a simple marketing promotion where we offered folks a marketing incentive from $0 to $2,000 in order to see whether they accept or not. What we're hoping to do is to get them to renew their leases early, and so we'll see if we give over $800 what their acceptance rate is. We can see that it jumps to 65%, up from 39% when we look at the overall population. So we can actually go and build complicated queries that on one hand help to create a data workflow, and on another hand help to illustrate the distribution of the data. And so we're kind of doing descriptive analytics and building a data science pipeline all at the same time.
Cool, Paul. What happens if let me just change this maybe to only people above the age of 50 here and see how that would look like. Cool. All right, nice.
Cool. Now that we feel comfortable after we do some more exploration, I'll hand it off to Emmanuel to do a little bit more fun stuff with operators.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. So we also have a lot more analytical features that accomplish common data science tasks. So for instance here, what I can do is I can use this correlation operator, feed in the data that Paul has added to the workspace, and then say, I'm interested in accepted. I'm going to use all features to compare against the accepted flag to kind of find out what is highly correlated with acceptance rates. And here we see that actually, this applied online seems very, very highly correlated, maybe even a little bit too high. Paul, would you mind investigating that a little bit?
Yeah, we can see that it all lives in one population. And so this looks like just a subset of the overall accepted variable. So probably not legitimate to use in analysis.
Cool. Yeah, let's keep that in mind when we build a model later. So generally Einblick is an extensible platform, so it has a plug-in infrastructure that allows you to add and build new operators using Python, and we can always just use Python snippets within a workspace as we show here as well.
Great. Then after we do some more analysis, we probably want to jump over to the fun stuff, which is Automl. Here, Einblick allows you to easily go through a wizard and answer some questions and end up with a machine learning model. So training data will automatically split out test data, selecting the target variable, which here is accepted, selecting some features, we'll select all of them, and then unclick a few features that we know are unrelated, and we can answer some questions to help choose a scoring metric. So groups, classes, binary, and they're equally important. So we see that we're using classification accuracy, and off we go. What Einblick actually does for AutoML in every computation is something we call progressive computation. What we do is take a small subset of your data, return a result to you right away, and then take larger and larger samples to return the final result. Therefore, you get a result, even on a terabyte of data, you get a result within 1 second. And then you start to analyze that, have a discussion about that data set, and eventually you can get to a point where you see the final result, but you're not blocked from having a discussion before then. What we can see here is that each one of these are a model pipeline. What we see is a high accuracy model, which uses XGBoost in order to get to the answer. We can download this model. We can use the explainer, which can show us that incentive and age are the top variables, or we can use this executor and actually make more model predictions in the platform itself.
Cool, Paul. Do you mind if we actually try this model out over some of the current customers that we have?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Yeah, let me just pull in that set of customers from our Snowflake instance. So I have a quick query here that we can run. and looking at the output here. Yeah, great. Okay, so yeah, maybe you can use that data set I just created as an input to the model.
Yeah, I can add the incentive column in using the transformation operator, which also has a number of other tools. But I can offer these people, let's say, a hypothetical $300 incentive, apply that to the executor, and we can see that what we have now is about a 26% acceptance rate on our current population of customers if we offer them a $300 incentive.